What's up, heroes? Back again with another video. And today we're gonna wait. I can't just start this video like I haven't been going for 3 months. So allow me 30 seconds to speak on it. I'm sorry, y'all. Work was crazy. Life was crazy. But that's no excuse. So I'm back with a vengeance. I'm going to be consistent as you know what. And I'm sorry. Now without further ado, our next video. Living on minimum wage in NYC. Now, as somebody who lives in NYC, I can tell you right now, I think that's impossible, but let's see.
I'm JR, I'm 26, I live in Manhattan on $22,000 a year. That was a lot.
All right, wow. It's good to be back.
Hello. Come on in. So this is the place. This is it. It's one room. That's it.
Okay, studio.
Yep. Wall to wall. And what we got?
We got 72 inches.
Water walls apartment 6 feet.
So this is only 12 foot, and we are at, so I'd say this is 14 foot by 6 foot. 84 square.
Oh, okay.
Well, plus your bed space. So what is the rent of this apartment?
$687 a month. $8,244 a year to live in Hell's Kitchen.
You can't beat that.
No, you can't.
Wow.
You can't beat that.
You can't beat that.
How did you find this apartment?
Craigslist. I had no idea what I was doing. This was like kind of like a back burner apartment. Like, worst comes to worst, if I can't find anything, you know, I was looking for bedrooms in Brooklyn. $700, $800, $900, $1,000 for a bedroom, right? I didn't find anything.
Of course
this is
not.
my only like saved tab. You can't increase it legally 5%, more than 5% yearly for as long as I stay here, right? My neighbors next door, they've lived here for 12 years. Front door, right? Bye, Mandy. Right next to it is my kitchen, but I'll cook like chicken, a skillet, some eggs, soups. It's not bad.
It's given like college dorm. Like, don't get me wrong, I've lived like this for years. I remember when I was 18, 19, I lived in the dorm before I moved to the college apartments. And, you know, we had to make do with our electric stoves and, you know, oodles and noodles and small spaces. You know, hell, we had roommates, you know, so I could totally see how somebody could live with such, you know, minor things, but still live a fulfilled life.
I've got my microwave, pots and pans up there. What I'm
Cool.
most excited about, I have a whole ass closet, right? Towels, hats.
Now that said, ain't no way you could have a girl living in this apartment. Unfortunately, you know, because I'm sure he's a nice guy, you know, but this isn't the type of apartment that is gonna get you the butt cheeks. Yeah, for sure, definitely not.
Clothes, shoes. My air conditioner fits in here. Yeah, this thing, it was here when I moved in actually. So I have bills, letters to home, postcards, all that, I'll write them here. Keep my coffee, probiotics, everybody. Very important. Kitty treats. One a day, okay? Just one a day. That's for later though. She's already had one today. It's a strict one a day policy. And then I'll keep like, you know, oil up here, cooking supplies. Below is kind of random stuff, medicine. Oh, yeah, watercolor set too. So I'll go walk around, just watercolor different buildings that I really
Brother
like.
got everything he needs.
So this window right here, we're in it, in the painting, right? So walking around New York City, I feel like I'm in this beautiful painting. So I wanted to put that on paper, kind of what it feels like.
That's cool.
There's a photo taken in 1940. This is the building. This is my living room. It's Mandy's living room, actually. Store stuff in my nice little bookcase. Cameras, all that stuff. this nice wingback chair and the ottoman. It's like I can't afford to go buy.
You live a nice, relaxing life. You know.
Does that?
You're a single man. You don't need much. That's what. That's yeah. That's doable.
It opens all the way. This is probably my favorite thing about my whole apartment. If you look outside, you can see Times Square. The
Very
H&M
cool.
building. It pokes up.
Look at that.
Walk-ups. It's just really. I've dreamed of this, right? Never did I think of sunlight as a commodity, right? That's how I have plants. So in the wintertime, the sun's facing this way. In the summertime, in the spring, it'll hit all these plants right on. They flourish. They become so green. My Monstera, like, lifts up. It's crazy. Mandy loves it. It's good for her. She gets some fresh air. But this right here, check it out. So, do I go to the gym? No, it is so expensive. Right?
Definitely.
I can't afford that. So if you back up, check it out. Every day, every morning, I lay out the mat. I got my yoga. Yeah, you can't beat that. A $0 gym in Manhattan. Come on.
I like the brother's attitude.
Every single day. Right? So I go to the Hudson, go down a couple miles to Chelsea. I bike every single day. Rain, snow, heat, I don't care. When I'm seeing people, yeah, I take the train. But, you know, how many people can fit a bike in their apartment?
So how much per month would you say you spend on transportation?
I don't know, $20? Even if I'm walking, I'm biking.
Wow.
The train is kind of like when I'm feeling.
Just to give y'all some context, the Metro card costs about $2.90 for one swipe, and most people need at least 2 swipes per day in order to survive, because you need a swipe to work and swipe back, swipe to school and swipe back. So that's like almost $6. 6 times 10 is 60. So if you add 6 times 30, you know, it's a bigger number. So for him to travel wherever he needs to go all month, what'd he say, for $20? The brother figured something out.
I'm a little lazy. Actually, do you want to come to work with me?
Let's do it. Let's go to work with the brother. I'm about to say, what do you do?
Man, I'm a barista trainer, so I bring in new people and make them feel welcome. I show them something I'm super passionate about. I teach people how to make latte art, how to make siphons, Chemexes, all that great stuff. Like, that's my job. That's how I can live here in this apartment for $687 a month. I'm a regular person. I don't make a salary. I get paid by the hour living here, right?
And let me ask you, would you say that you earn enough to live comfortably in New York City?
Yes, absolutely.
He said yes,
Smart
absolutely.
about it.
So this is your bed up here?
Yeah, so you go up the staircase, and up here, the penthouse, baby. Yeah, dude. And it's great.
I'll tell you this.
I keep the window open.
You get a chick to come to your apartment and go up there and risk giving her head the biggest bump she's ever seen. That chick really like you, man. Yeah, you need to go ahead and make that wifey, because women like to be comfortable. Women like space, and to have to avoid hitting your head every time you go to the bed. Not to mention the bed look like it probably won't even fit her. You're gonna have to have a skinny mini, because if you got a thick, a red bone, something, something thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, that bed ain't gonna work.
For the cat, the city noise is honestly nice to fall asleep to sometimes when people aren't screaming. Hey, look, I'm this way.
Right, I'm about to say.
My bathroom. It's right across the hallway.
See,
And it's
that's what I don't miss about college. Shared bathrooms, because it's cool to be responsible for your own ass, but the minute I gotta be responsible for your ass, it's just not pleasant.
It's nice. It's like almost bigger than my apartment. My favorite part is this little skylight we have up here. When it rains, it's like, and a toilet in Manhattan? No, I'm just kidding.
Is this a shared bathroom?
Yes, but no problems whatsoever.
This is good?
Yeah, super respectful. I've never had an issue with that. Not once ever. And you see how clean it is.
Spotless.
Right? We both put in the work.
What's the dream? Why New York City?
Music is everything to me. I get a little bashful.
Okay. Brother got skills.
And I figured, I love people and I love places and putting yourself out there. Yeah, I have a small space. I don't have a lot of stuff. But what I have, I love. I appreciate it more than I ever did anywhere else I live. This bike, it takes me everywhere. I love this bike. I respect this bike. This guitar, that is the most distilled way of self-expression that I have in my life. So I take care of it. I oil the fretboard. I change the wires, right? I do all this stuff to make sure, you know, it stays okay. It's like, I'm not just gonna go out and buy another guitar.
That's real. That's important. Take care of the things that you value.
What advice would you give to someone who has a big dream and wants to move to New York City? Is it possible in 2023?
It is possible. Right now, I gave up almost everything in my life. Family, friends, possessions, my car. I wanted to be here more than anything else. This is the first place since my hometown that I feel like I belong here. Just go for it. Mark Twain said, go out on a limb, right? That's where the fruit is. New York's this beautiful tree that produces fruit year-round.
That's really cool.
I'm picking these apples, right? I'm eating them, thriving because of that. I get the most actual, realistic, full human experience here. I walk down that street, I hear French, Arabic, sometimes Italian, Spanish. In my hometown, do you know what I heard? English. So I'm getting this insane experience of all the cultures put together in one little 5-borough bubble. I make $22K a year, hourly.
New York is definitely a melting pot.
Oh, I guess I'll go to New York. No, like, I am going to live in New York.
Would you say right now living in New York City is worth it?
Yes. 100%. 100%. If I was living in half the size of the space, paying twice as much, it would be worth it to me, Eric. No doubt in my mind. No hesitation. I would have still done everything to get here for that. Period.
Wow. Gotta snap on that. That's poetry. That was a good video. I wasn't expecting that. This was random. You know, one of y'all sent it to me and told me to review it, and I said, you know, it's not really the kind of video that I review, you know, but what the heck. But that was cool, man. You know, always down to meet a positive brother. Living in minimum wage in New York City. I mean, I tell you, I've never tried it. I've tried it, but I've never done it successfully. This brother is doing it successfully. And not only that, he's found fulfillment in life despite making so little, you know, and living under the conditions that he's living in. That is admirable. That goes to show you, you know, when you see those videos of those Indian kids and, you know, they got, you know, like pieces of cardboard and they drew on an iPhone and they're pretending to take selfies and they're happy, they're smiling, they're playing, they're laughing, and meanwhile, you know, the majority of us, you know, have iPhones and $1,000 phones and yet, you know, a lot of us are so sad and angry and just, you know, we feel unfulfilled and, you know, we take a lot of things for granted. And so meeting new people and seeing how other people live, and more importantly, how other people are navigating their lives, is refreshing and can help you put some perspective onto your life. Like I said earlier, y'all, it's good to be back. I plan on staying back. So like I always used to say, stay cool and go help somebody. Peace.